Not everybody wants that, and everybody wants you to do it. I've talked about this stuff in front of family who, I didn't realize it, but they not only did not have an interest in it, they were actually angry that I was doing it. And what happens is then people can lash out at you, and then you're going to want to defend yourself, and it turns into a very negative space. So when I saw this article about, using Thanksgiving, using the holidays as a great time to kind of dig into your family story and ask questions, I was like, no, 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 like, do not do that. Hi, I'm Danielle Romero. Thanks for being with me here on my channel, where we have been talking about my family's hidden history and American identity and all of these things. So I'm actually in the middle of getting ready for Thanksgiving right now. It's the day before Thanksgiving that I'm filming. I'm in my sweatpants, I got my slippers on. I'm running around the house, like trying to clean, because we're going to have a 17-person Thanksgiving here. So I'm really excited about that. But while I was getting the house ready, I was thinking about some mistakes I have made at family gatherings over the holidays, and I would love to spare you the pain, learn from my mistakes. Before I tell you about one of the worst family blow-up situations I've had, I want to go through 3 reasons why a lot of these blow-ups happen. Holiday gatherings with the family, not just Thanksgiving, not just Christmas, not just New Year's. Honestly, this is applicable to any family gathering, but for most of us, this time of year, especially in the United States, there's a lot of holiday get-togethers with extended family. So imagine this, you're at the holiday table, maybe it's Thanksgiving, maybe it's something else. The turkey is perfectly roasted, everyone's smiling, getting along, and then you, yes, you, decide to drop the family history bomb. And in your heart, you had good intentions, you're thinking the family's all together, this is a great opportunity to kind of start my family history journey and all the stuff we talk about on the channel, right? So Uncle Joe, tell us about your time in the 60s. Suddenly the room goes cold. When you care about family history, or maybe you're beginning this journey and you're thinking, okay, 2024 is the year that I'm going to start this journey and preserve my family history and get to know where did I come from and be a good ancestor. It sounds like a great idea. It is a great idea. And doing it when the family's together for the holidays, you're thinking, all right, the family's all together. The stories are flowing. What could possibly go wrong? Well, a lot. So first, there's this minefield of emotions around the holidays. Thanksgiving, Christmas, other holidays. A lot of times we're seeing people we haven't seen in a long time, people we don't talk to every single day. And so digging into some of these topics, they're usually pretty sensitive. And I think sometimes we have to think about, well, where are we? Where are we? Is it really the best time while we're in the middle of pumpkin pie to be finding out about Aunt Mary's 3 ex-husbands that you didn't know about and those hidden family, or why your cousin Maria doesn't talk to her sister anymore? And these stories are totally intriguing. They're definitely worth your time of asking questions and researching and figuring it out. These are going to open up old wounds. And it's going to create an atmosphere of discomfort rather than celebration when you're doing this kind of in a public space, like a family gathering, especially if it's, at someone's house. The second reason is that not only is there like this minefield of emotions that you're not really going to know how to navigate because you don't know what's coming your way. The second part is there's this awkwardness factor that can happen. I think family gatherings, I'm sure I'm not the only one, but a lot of times I think they can be this delicate dance of these personalities coming together and trying to, put forward your best side and be welcoming and be friendly, and also kind of gritting your teeth a little bit. And so if you add in a dash of family drama, it's going to blow up, I promise you. So what if your innocent question about great-grandpa's hidden heritage accidentally reveals a family secret that none of your aunts wanted out right now? Oops, pass the potatoes. Awkward silence. If you're lucky, awkward silence. And I think the third point is that sometimes you're with family that you don't really have a great relationship with. And there needs to be a little bit of relationship building before sitting down and asking someone to spill their guts about stuff, right? So when I saw this article about using Thanksgiving, using the holidays as a great time to kind of dig into your family story and ask questions, I was like, no, 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 like, do not do that. And here's the thing though, there is a silver lining when you're getting together with family, whether it's for the holidays, whether it's for just kind of family celebration, whatever. This is an incredible time to forge these relationships and these connections and get one-on-one time with some of your relatives. And maybe Uncle Joe is willing to tell you some of his secrets from the 60s, but in a more private setting. It's a great time to like talk, catch up a little bit, offer to meet up for coffee, ask him if he can do a phone call later. Ask him if he'll meet you for a Zoom talk so you can record what he says and start preserving it. I think when we're digging into family history stuff, if my family story is, of any help for this, there's going to be uncomfortable revelations. There's going to be surprises, and there's a lot of emotions. And so we want to create a safe space. And I'm not saying that as a millennial, not a millennial safe space, but truly a safe space for sharing and not make it a public spectacle. If you broach this at the wrong time and there's a lot of negative pushback, or there's a negative situation, or a fight breaks out, heaven forbid, at your family gathering over this, well, one, you've kind of put a bad taste in everybody's mouth about talking about this stuff. And it's not your fault, right? Like, you didn't cause these things, but we want it to be something where people are not concerned about opening up and sharing. The getting together for the holidays, I'm not going to pretend like, it's always easy. It's always wonderful. There's no difficulty or sadness or anything that goes along with that. Because there definitely is, but it can also be an incredible time of being purposeful in reconnecting with family, or maybe connecting with family members for the first time. So save the big family history talks for another day. Enjoy the moments with your family, whether you're celebrating Thanksgiving this week or preparing for other holidays with your family throughout the next couple weeks. And as promised, I will give you some very vague details about this. But I've definitely talked to family. I've talked about this stuff in front of family who, I didn't realize it, but they not only did not have an interest in it, they were actually angry that I was doing it for all different reasons, right? Just they didn't want to deal with it. And what happens is then people can lash out at you, and then you're going to want to defend yourself. And it turns into a very negative space, very negative situation, when really all you were doing, you were trying to do a good thing and preserve family history. But not everybody wants that. Not everybody wants you to do it, And so be selective about how you discuss it. Be selective about how you handle that at family gatherings. But by all means, like, sit down with your family, have a cup of coffee on the couch, open up that dialogue and that conversation, and let family members know that you want to hear the stories, you care about it. And I bet most people will be willing to sit down with you. So let me know if you've ever had one of those dramatic holiday situations. We've had a couple. And let me know what you think, and we will talk soon.